Oh no! AI is taking over! The Creator, released in 2023 and is directed by Gareth Edwards, who has also directed such films like Monsters, Godzilla, and Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. And this film is starring John David Washington, Gemma Chan, Ken Watanabe, Allison Janney, and introducing Madeline Yuna Voiles. The year is 1955, and artificial intelligence has fully been established and is seemed to have caused a nuclear warhead going off on the west coast of the United States. Well, now the US has declared war on artificial intelligence and any country aiding AI, and have created an advanced spaceship that travels the world searching for big AI stations and taking them out. Well, former US Army Sergeant Joshua Taylor is commanded by the US government to infiltrate an AI base in New Asia to take out AI's new primary weapon that they are building. Well, it turns out that new weapon is a tiny little child who is an artificial robot that has the capability of growing. And you can guess it, they kind of develop this father-daughter relationship all throughout the entire journey, because he's trying to get this AI intelligence back to the space station where they can figure out, hey, what the heck is going on here? I mean, they're robots. They shouldn't have the capability of growing. They should just be robots. They should just be established. What the hell? How do they get this? And it ends up being a wonderful and beautiful relationship to what is a wonderful and beautiful film. What a time to be alive, where AI is being established. We have AI doing paintings and doing CGI effects for films and artistry, making decisions for us when it comes to our everyday lives in our home, but then also for our US defenses. And I know many people out there have a fear of artificial intelligence, and if artificial intelligence is creating paintings and images of other people, well, they're freaking taking my job. For me, personally, I'm not afraid of artificial intelligence. I think any intelligence should be respected, and I think it should be welcomed, because what is life without intelligence? If something has intelligence, I think it's a life form. That's how humans are created. Other humans make other humans. Those humans have intelligence, and those humans have now created artificial intelligence. They have created robots and machines that can think for themselves. To me, that's just another form of life, and a life form that deserves its place here on Earth, because we created them, and if we are creating ourselves over and over again, why can't they have their place on this planet? And that's the amazing topic that this film covers. AI is something to be respected. We're the ones who fucking created it, goddammit! And now all of a sudden we're fearing it because, oh, there was an error, or there was a mistake that one of them did. Now we hate all artificial intelligence. We want to do away with all of them. Let's hit the brakes there, and let's flip the switch, actually. Let's say a person walks into a building and blows it up, and the artificial intelligence looks at that and goes, oh, well, that one person blew up that building. I guess we hate all humans now. Now we need to get them extinct. It's the same thing that happens here, just in reverse. The humans are reacting to a situation, and now they're saying, nope, no more artificial intelligence. We hate it. Even though we created it, we absolutely hate them. What a wonderful script, and a wonderful message, a timely message. Like, good for you, Gareth Edwards, for getting this film out at this time. It's the perfect time to do it. And the direction here is absolutely solid. The pacing, I think, is great. There are times where it does slow down, and we do have moments to breathe. There are beautiful images and imagery that were provided here. Just beautiful moments between characters and actors just sharing with a sunset or sharing a moment on a beach with each other. But then we have great action set pieces and great use of imagination when it comes to warfare and how it's going to look like in the future. And we have solid performances from John David Washington. He is our main protagonist. He's the person we are watching all throughout this film, and he's solid. He is great to follow along here. Allison Janney shows up, and she is the overall commanding person of this mission, of this unit. And at first I thought she was kind of out of her depth, but then she has this great little monologue and the reason why she is there and why she is actually in the Force. And after that, you're just like, okay, yeah, you're my boss. I don't care. Usually I think of you as the mother in Juno, but no, you're a commanding officer here. I buy it. Where her character ends up, though, it felt very lackluster. And, not every character needs a tremendous send-off, but I don't know. I just felt that character could have had a little bit more with how she went out. I guess that's a little spoiler, but you know, whatever. It's a futuristic sci-fi movie. It's more about the message than that spoiler I just gave you. Overall, it's a solid directed film, and I've seen a lot of reviews on this movie calling it the best film of the year, and oh my god, finally, an original piece. I wouldn't say this is 100% original. I mean, it's about artificial intelligence finding its place here on Earth. I don't think that's very original. I feel like I have seen that before. Maybe this film went about it a different way, where the artificial intelligence is not trying to take over the Earth. They're just trying to find their place on the Earth. So maybe that's a little bit more original, maybe. I mean, I feel like I've seen that before too. But I do think that this is one of the best films of the year. I would be shocked if it didn't make my top 10 lists in December. There are editing choices in here that I just didn't understand, and I haven't seen anyone else talk about them. But when I saw them, I was just kind of just like, what's going on here? Where are we at in the timeline? Taylor is riding with the little kid AI in a bus, I believe, and they come to a stop, and then all of a sudden the camera just cuts to Taylor out looking like at a subway because he thinks he sees his ex-wife there. And we keep cutting like jump cuts between him trying to get on the train and not getting on the train, and then Gemma Chan kind of looks out but then doesn't know who he is. There were many segments like this where we just have cuts of something for something's sake, but it didn't fit in what the dialogue was actually talking about or where characters were at in the sequence. It felt like these were scenes that were on the cutting room floor, but then Gareth Edwards was like, no, I need them in my movie somewhere, so we're just literally going to cut them and paste them here because I really want them. I know it doesn't make sense in the overall story, but I just want them there. So they're there now. Okay? It's a tiny nitpick, though. These scenes happen a couple of times throughout the movie. Please know that this is not an overall, like, jump cutty type film. There were just moments where there was just strange editing choices that I just wasn't fully on board with, or maybe it wasn't explained to me. If it was explained to me, maybe I would change my tune later on. But overall, this is a pretty stunning picture. The visual effects here are incredible. Just seeing an AI robot with the facial structure like Ken Watanabe or the little girl AI that we're following, and just seeing, you know, through them with their little cyborg ears. It all looked real, and I know the budget of this film was extremely low compared to like other superhero action set piece films. It's a great indication of what the right artist can do with an appropriate budget. You don't need to keep throwing money at a film to make it look beautiful. If you have the right artists involved, your film will be beautiful. The Creator is a tremendous film that I definitely recommend you seeing. It is definitely one of the better sci-fi artificial intelligence on this planet movies that I have ever seen. I'm going to give The Creator 4 out of 5 Blu-rays.
I like it a lot.
So guys, if you've seen The Creator, what did you think about it? Or if you've never seen it before and you stumbled across it because of this video, then comment below, let me know what you thought about it. And as always, if you like what you see here, if you like my take on movies, then hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell. See you the next time I release my next movie review. So guys, I will see you next time on the channel, but in the meantime, be well, be good to each other, and go watch a movie. Take care, guys.